Hey guys, Nikki here with Broadcast Beat Magazine, and I have Matt from iZotope. How are you?
Good, thank you.
How's day 2 been so far?
It's been going pretty well. Yeah, we've had a lot of traffic at the booth, so we're looking forward to another day. Got the super meet tonight. Got a lot going on. So
great. Well, I'm happy to be here. Can you tell us a little bit about iZotope and maybe your newest product on the market?
Sure. So iZotope as a company has been around for about 14 years, and in that time, we've done a number of different audio software solutions. One of our biggest flagship products is a product called RX, and that's been around for about half of that 14 years. And that's actually kind of what we've won the Emmy for. In a nutshell, it's sort of audio repair, removing distortion, ambient dropouts, any kind of an audio problem that can creep into a microphone, a camera microphone, boom microphone, location shot. And that's really what iZotope's known for, especially here at the NAB show. But what we've done this year is take that one step further and say, okay, well, we have RX, and that's this editing suite to do all of the audio repair. And it does work, Pro Tools, Media Composer, Premiere Pro, and all of those different hosts. We've taken it one step further and said, well, we also need to bring solutions for broadcast, for final delivery. So that means things like loudness compliance, surround sound, and all sorts. So actually here at the show, we're announcing RX Loudness Control, which is brand new. It's available for pre-order right now, and we're releasing it in the imminent future. And in a nutshell, it's just designed for global audio loudness compliance. It takes any file, stereo to surround, and analyzes it, and then corrects and delivers it for whichever loudness standard you're working to, whether it's here in the States or in Europe, Japan, and so on. So that's a very quick overview, but we're pretty excited about it.
And where someone watching this now, where could they go to pre-order that?
So it would be izotope.com/post-production. Actually has information not just on this particular product, but on all of the different tools that we make. Like I said, we have RX for the editing stage of the workflow, but we're also working on some really innovative mixing tools as well. Things that the audio post mixer will use, but also that the video editor themselves will use if they're in the unfortunate situation of doing all of the audio mix themselves. And
I know that situation.
I see that happening a lot these days. We're sort of trying to come at that problem with a bunch of tools that sound great, but also have presets, and in the same way you'd apply like a magic bullet look or something, you'd just drop something right on there. We're doing the same thing for audio. So yeah, izotope.com/post-production actually has all of the different products and the stories and all the things that we do.
That's great. And we're looking at up here the interface for?
Yeah, this is the interface for loudness control, so our newest product. And it's a pretty straightforward interface designed specifically for people who don't have much time. And the idea is that you just analyze an audio file. It will tell you immediately whether it's going to pass or fail the QC down the line. And if it says that it's going to fail, and again you can see with all these loudness standards on the right, then you have the option to correct for it, which is pretty neat. And it happens much faster than real time. So the idea is you do the audio mix that you want to do, that sounds good to you. Maybe keep an eye on the meters just to make sure it's in the ballpark of loudness compliance. But you don't have to waste the time and the money kind of doing all that work manually. This can just do that for you at the end of the day.
And you can use different standards on the right. Those are all different standards.
Yeah. We're addressing the most important standards across. We have a lot of the North American standards, the European standards, Italian, Japanese, Australian standards, New Zealand standards. And for anyone working with network-specific standards, if I'm not going to name any names, but there's a lot of TV networks that will say, hey, actually, you need to do -23 instead of -24, or so on and so forth. You can actually just adjust these yourself to whatever spec they're giving you, save that as a preset so that the broadcast standard that you so choose is in there for recall later. So it's pretty easy to use.
And is there anything else you want the watchers to know about iZotope?
Just that, we've been at this a while, and as of this show, we're kind of addressing not just the editing stage of the workflow, but every stage of the workflow. So right from the audio getting recorded and ingested and mixed, edited, mixed, and then delivered. And that's just something we're going to continue to build on. And as you'll see when you head to our website, we're pretty hot for the NLEs too. So Media Composer, Premiere Pro, Final Cut. We're making sure that actually our tools work just as well in those programs as they do anywhere else. Because you don't necessarily have time to go to Pro Tools and do it all there. So yeah.
That's great. Thank you so much for your time, Matt.
Yeah, thanks a lot for having me.
This is Nikki from Broadcast Beat Magazine.